Hello everybody! Today we have a final lesson on this level. So we are going to practice, we are going to train a lot, and we are going to translate a lot. Because usually your home task was to translate some sentences, and after that we checked them, and then your task was to learn these sentences by heart. And you know from the previous levels that on our last lesson we usually check all those sentences that you have learned at home. So we are going to check your memory, so to say, how you could comprehend all that material that we have learned. And of course, that will be a chance for you to know what material you should revise. So try to translate it, try to pronounce it for several times as usual. But before we start translating, first let's check your home task, your home translation. Last time we were working with such words, such very useful words as make and do. And there were many sentences to translate, so to say many sentences to practice and to check how you could comprehend their meanings and the differences between them. And now we are going to check your home translation. And then after checking, I will ask you the sentences from different lessons. So we'll start translating from our home task and we will proceed to other lessons. Okay? So the sentence number one. Ты не могла бы приготовить что-нибудь особенное сегодня на ужин? Could you make something special for dinner today? Could you make something special for dinner today? Мои партнеры планируют прийти к нам. Мы заработали много денег во время выставки на этой неделе. My partners are planning to come to us. Or we can say, my partners are going to come to us. Or are going to visit us. We've made much money during this exhibition this week. Or we've made much money during their exhibition this week. Что они производят? What do they make? Вы не могли бы подождать меня несколько минут? Мне нужно сделать важный телефонный звонок. Could you wait for me for some minutes? For some minutes, right? We are talking about the time. So could you wait for me for some minutes? I need to make an important phone call. Что ты думаешь об этом платье для вечеринки сегодня? Что ты думаешь об этом платье для вечеринки сегодня? What do you think of this dress for a party today? What do you think of this dress for a party today? Прости, но оно не пойдет. Ты будешь выглядеть странно. Sorry, but it won't do. You will look odd. Or you will look strange, you can say, yeah? Sorry, it won't do. Это не пойдет. It won't do. You will look odd or you will look strange. The next. Они уже не работают в полиции. Их уволили несколько лет назад. Да нет же, они работают. Они сами говорили мне об этом. They don't work in police anymore. They don't work in police anymore. They were fired some years ago. They were fired some years ago. Да нет же, я говорю тебе. No, они все еще работают. They do still work. No, they do still work. Они сами говорили мне об этом. They have told me about it themselves. They've told me about it themselves. They have told me, yeah, because I want to underline the result. That they have already told me about that themselves. About it, about that. So, that doesn't matter. Она пообещала и должна сдержать свое обещание. Она пообещала уже. She has made a promise, and she must keep her promise. Or we can say she made a promise, and she must keep her promise, but it's better to say in perfect, to use the perfect, because we want to underline the result, that she has already made a promise, and she must keep her promise. She has made a promise, and she must keep the promise. So to make a promise, пообещать, сдержать, to keep the promise, to keep the promise. К сожалению, она не может завтра произнести речь. К сожалению, она не может завтра произнести речь. Unfortunately, she can't make a speech tomorrow. Unfortunately, she can't make a speech tomorrow. She can't make a speech. Yeah? So, or we can say she won't be able to make a speech, so she won't have such a possibility, so to say. We also can say so. But still, it's easier to say that she can't make a speech tomorrow. Ты не мог бы заняться уборкой и стиркой до того, как я приду? Could you do cleaning and washing before I come? Could you do cleaning and washing before I come? Do cleaning and do washing, you remember that. Я делаю все возможное, чтобы исправить ситуацию. Я делаю все возможное, чтобы исправить ситуацию. Но он очень упертый. Он стоит на своем. I do my best. Да, я делаю все возможное. To change the situation. But he's set on his ways. Or we can say, I do my best to change the situation, but he's very stubborn. It's also correct. I do my best to change the situation, but he's very stubborn. Он сделал предложение встретиться в ресторане и обговорить все вопросы. He made a suggestion to make a suggestion, yeah, to make a suggestion. So he made a suggestion to meet at the restaurant and discuss all the questions. The thing is that here we can substitute the word questions with the word issues. Issues. Issue. 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 Repeat. Issue. Issues. All issues, that means that we are talking about some questions or about some quarrel maybe or some problem. Смотрите, что же такое issue? Issue – это может быть пункт плана, то есть есть какой-то порядок, например, идет совещание, и мы должны обговорить вот такие-то, такие-то пункты. И это также будет как будто вопросы, да? Также будет issue. Или же вопросы, связанные со спором, например. Вот мы спорим о чем-то, и вот у нас есть вот такие-то, такие-то вопросы по поводу этого. Поэтому давайте встретимся и все обговорим. А вопросы по поводу какого-то контракта также могут быть issues. Вот именно поэтому слово issues very, very widely spread, so to say, очень широко распространенное и употребляемое. Запомните его, пожалуйста. Issue. Issue. So he made a suggestion to meet at the restaurant and discuss all issues. Он правильно сделал, что не поехал в Африку. Он правильно сделал, что не поехал в Африку. Он сделал правильную вещь. He did the right thing that he didn't go to Africa. He did the right thing that he didn't go to Africa. So, to do the right thing, to do the wrong thing, you remember. Когда я вошел, она решала кроссворды. Именно в тот момент. When I came in, she was doing crosswords. When I came in, she was doing crosswords. Она уже даже заработала деньги на этом. Решая кроссворды, отправляя, она уже заработала деньги. Она уже даже заработала деньги на этом. Уже. She has even made some money on it. She has even made some money on it. Не делай ошибку. Не делай ошибку. Я уверен, ты пожалеешь об этом. Не делай ошибку. Don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake. I'm sure you will feel sorry about it. I'm sure you will feel sorry. You feel sorry, жалеть о чем-то, yeah? I'm sure you will feel sorry about it. Не смеши меня. Он довольно дряблый, чтобы соревноваться с Питом. Не смеши меня. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. He's rather flabby to compete with Pete. He's rather flabby to compete with Pete. Чтобы соревноваться, да? To compete with Pete. Что я могу для вас сделать? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Возьми себе за правило убирать постель, как только встал с постели. Возьми себе за правило убирать постель, как только ты встал, скажем так, да, как только ты встал с постели. Make a rule. Сделать правило. Make it, or you can say make it a rule, to make your bed as soon as you get up. Or you can just say, make a rule to make your bed as soon as you get up. Make it a rule, or just make a rule. Make a rule. Возьми себе за правило. Она никогда не занималась аэробикой. She has never done aerobics. She has never done aerobics. Заниматься каким-то спортом, yeah? Do aerobics, do karate, so you remember that. Он должен делать свои обязанности, то есть он должен выполнять свои обязанности, иначе мы не будем иметь дело с ним, то есть вести с ним бизнес. Он должен выполнять свои обязанности, иначе мы не будем иметь дело с ним. He must do his duties. То есть то, что он обязан делать. Он должен это делать. He must do his duties. Otherwise, в противном случае, скажем так, да, иначе, otherwise, we won't do business with him. We won't do business with him. And the last one. Тебе нужно сделать выбор и принять решение по поводу свадьбы. Тебе нужно сделать выбор и принять решение по поводу свадьбы. You need to make a choice. You need to make a choice and make a decision и принять решение and make a decision concerning the wedding. You need to make a choice and make a decision concerning the wedding. Итак, принять решение, make a decision, сделать выбор, to make a choice, concerning, по поводу свадьбы, concerning the wedding. So here we have worked with such very widely spread verbs as make and do. So please try to remember them. Try to use these meanings. Try to use them as much as possible, because as you can see, these phrases are really colloquial, and these meanings are really different, and we need to know what is the difference between them, and we just need to learn these sentences by heart. When you learn them by heart, and when you practice and pronounce for hundreds of times, you won't mix them. You will never mix them, really, really believe me. So when you remember that to make a mistake, how can I say do a mistake? No, it's impossible. So that is why you will feel. You will have the feeling of the language. And this thing is really good, believe me. So that is why, speaking about phrasal verbs, speaking about such verbs, mixed, so to say, that are really can be mixed, we need to practice pronouncing these sentences and pronouncing these expressions for hundreds of times and trying to use them. Okay, and now let's translate some other sentences from all the lessons that we have had on this level. So let's start. And the first sentence will be: Она бегло разговаривает на английском языке. Она бегло разговаривает на английском языке. She speaks English fluently. She speaks English fluently. Я была удивлена, когда слышала ее английский. Я была удивлена, когда услышала ее английский. I was surprised when I heard her English. I was surprised when I heard her English. Неудивительно. No wonder. Она учит английский уже 10 лет. She has been learning English for 10 years. Here we want to underline the process. That is why we use present perfect continuous. So, она учит английский уже 10 лет. She's been learning English for 10 years. А неудивительно? No wonder. No wonder. Бегло разговаривать на каком-то языке, you can also say, for example, I'm fluent in Spanish. Yeah, I am fluent in some language. I'm fluent or I speak Spanish fluently. Both variants are possible, you know that. The next. Когда они хотят где-то посидеть, они обычно ходят в ресторан, что недалеко от их дома. When they want to go out, they usually go to the restaurant, что недалеко от их дома, near their house. When they want to go out, they usually go to the restaurant near their house. Or that is near their house. Can also say so. They have been visiting this restaurant for 4 years. Уже 4 года. Yeah? Here we want to underline the process. That is why we use present perfect continuous. So they've been visiting this restaurant for 4 years. И не хотят менять его на что-нибудь другое. And they don't want to change it for something different. Or you can say for something else. Also, да, на что-нибудь еще. So, and they don't want to change it for something different. They've been visiting this restaurant for 4 years and don't want to change it for something different. The next. Я не очень хорошо себя чувствую в эти дни. Не очень хорошо. I haven't been feeling well these days. If we want to underline the process that only these days I haven't been feeling well these days. Or you can say, I've been feeling unwell these days. Yeah? I've been feeling unwell these days. Думаю, мне следует пойти к врачу. I think I should go to the doctor. Or I should see a doctor. I think I should go to the doctor. Не следует, right? Should. I should. Раньше она покупала хлеб, но сейчас она решила печь его сама. Раньше она покупала хлеб, но сейчас решила печь его сама. She used to buy bread, but now она уже решила, She has decided to bake it by herself. She used to buy bread, but now she has decided to bake it by herself. Она нашла много рецептов, но ее любимый – это хлеб из нескольких видов зерна. Она нашла много рецептов. She has found many recipes, но ее любимый – это хлеб из нескольких видов зерна. But her favorite one is granary bread. But her favorite one is granary bread. Почему Том не пришел на вечеринку? Why hasn't Tom come to the party? Why hasn't Tom come to the party? Or we can say, why has Tom not come to the party? Why has Tom not come to the party? Последние несколько месяцев он работает в ресторане с шеф-поваром. Последние несколько месяцев он работает в ресторане с шеф-поваром. For the last few months, he has been working as a chef in a restaurant. Теперь он не сможет с нами ходить гулять. Теперь он не сможет с нами ходить гулять. Now he won't be able to go out with us. Now he won't be able to go out with us. Тебе нужно готовить этот соус на слабом огне. Тебе нужно готовить этот соус на слабом огне. В слабом огне готовить simmer. Yeah, you need to simmer this sauce на слабом огне over the medium-low heat. You need to simmer this sauce over the medium-low heat. Положите порубленную петрушку, тертый сыр и немного сметаны в миску. Положите порубленную петрушку. Put chopped parsley, тертый сыр, grated cheese и немного сметаны в миску. And some sour cream into the bowl. Put chopped parsley, grated cheese and some sour cream into the bowl. Перемешайте и добавьте 1 столовую ложку муки. Перемешайте, mix. И добавьте, and add 1 столовую ложку муки. 1 tablespoon of flour. Mix and add 1 tablespoon of flour. Не накрывай противень фольгой. Не накрывай противень фольгой. Don't cover the baking dish with foil. Don't cover the baking dish with foil. Тебе нужно очистить это авокадо. You need to peel this avocado. You need to peel this avocado. Порежь рыбу на куски и порежь 1 лимон. Cut the fish into pieces и порежь 1 лимон дольками. And slice a lemon. Cut the fish into pieces and slice a lemon. Взбейте 3 яйца и стакан сахара. Whisk 3 eggs and a glass of sugar. Whisk 3 eggs and a glass of sugar. Добавьте творог с порезанными фруктами. Добавьте творог с порезанными фруктами. Add cottage cheese and chopped fruit. Add cottage cheese and chopped fruit. The next. Они вызвали скорую помощь до того, как ты приехал? Они вызвали скорую помощь до того, как ты приехал? Had they called an ambulance before you came? Had they called an ambulance before you came? Чем она занимается? То есть, что она вообще делает обычно? What does she do? What does she do? Она медсестра. She is a nurse. She is a nurse. Она работает в больнице уже 5 лет. She has been working in a hospital for 5 years. She's been working in a hospital for 5 years. Чем он занимается? Он полицейский. What does he do? He is a policeman. He is a policeman. Как сказать, он был полицейским? He was a policeman. He was a policeman. Он работал в полиции перед тем, как уволиться. Он работал до того, как он уволился. He'd been working at the police before he resigned. He'd been working at the police before he resigned. Она посещала достопримечательности без пальто и поэтому простудилась. Она посещала достопримечательности без пальто, поэтому она простудилась. Она посещала. She went sightseeing. She went sightseeing без пальто. Without a coat. She went sightseeing without a coat. И поэтому она простудилась. And so she caught a cold. She went sightseeing without a coat, and so she caught a cold. Она работала медсестрой на протяжении 10 лет, перед тем, как вышла на пенсию. Она работала медсестрой на протяжении 10 лет, перед тем, как вышла на пенсию. She had been working as a nurse for 10 years before she retired. She had been working as a nurse at the hospital, we can say, or she had been working as a nurse for 10 years before she retired. Я принимала эти лекарства 3 раза в день до конца января. Я принимала эти лекарства 3 раза в день до конца января. I had been taking these medicines 3 times a day by the end of January. I had been taking these medicines 3 times a day by the end of January. So here we want to underline that by the end of January, by that time, I was in the process. So I had been taking these medicines, right? That is why we use past perfect continuous. Вы вызвали доктора. Вы вызвали доктора. Have you called the doctor? Нет, мы решили отвезти ее в больницу. То есть мы еще ее не отвезли, вот она. Но мы уже решили отвезти ее в больницу. No, we've decided to take her to the hospital. We've decided to take her to the hospital. Она выглядела очень слабой. She looked very weak. She looked very weak. Вчера он растянул лодыжку, когда играл в футбол. Вчера он растянул лодыжку, когда играл в футбол. Yesterday, Он растянул. He sprained his ankle when he was playing football. Yesterday, he sprained his ankle when he was playing football. Вы не могли бы порекомендовать хорошую мазь, чтобы остановить зуд? Вы не могли бы порекомендовать хорошую мазь, чтобы остановить зуд? Could you recommend me a good ointment to stop itching? Could you recommend me a good ointment to stop itching? Что произошло? What has happened? Мой сын съел слишком много, давайте скажем, ананасов. Мой сын съел слишком много ананасов. Объелся ананасами. My son has eaten too many pineapples. My son has eaten too many pineapples. Это вызвало аллергическую реакцию. It produced allergic reaction. It produced allergic reaction. У него красные пятна на лице. У него красные пятна на лице. He has red spots on his face. He has red spots on his face. И они чешутся. And they are itching. He has red spots on his face and they are itching. Доктор уже выписал ему таблетки, уколы и мазь. Он скоро выздоровеет. Доктор уже выписал ему таблетки, уколы и мазь. Он скоро выздоровеет. A doctor has already prescribed him some pills, injections, and ointment. Some doctor, or you can say, if you are talking about some certain doctor, you can say, the doctor has already prescribed him some pills, injections, and ointment. Он скоро выздоровеет. He's going to recover soon. He's going to recover soon. Он скоро выздоровеет. We are making a prediction that everything will be okay, and he's going to recover soon. Что ты будешь делать завтра в 9 часов? Здесь, here we can use different tenses. We can use going to construction, or you can use future continuous, right? Because we are talking about some certain time. First, let's use going to construction. Итак, что ты будешь делать завтра в 9? What are you going to do at 9 o'clock tomorrow? Or we can say, what will you be doing at 9 o'clock tomorrow? What will you be doing at 9 o'clock tomorrow? Наверное, я буду смотреть какой-то фильм. I will probably be watching some film. I will probably be watching some film. Here we use future continuous because we are talking about unplanned action. Yes, probably I will be watching or maybe not. Я планировал это на протяжении 2 последних недель. I have been planning it for the last 2 weeks. I've been planning it for the last 2 weeks. Вы собираетесь взять детей с собой во Францию? Are you going to take your children with you to France? Are you going to take your children with you to France? Нет, я думаю, будет лучше оставить их дома с их бабушкой. No, I think it will be better to leave them at home with their granny. I think it will be better to leave them at home with their granny. Они собираются в театр в субботу. Они собираются пойти в театр. They are going to the theater on Saturday. They are going to the theater on Saturday. I know it for sure. Why? Потому что я уже купил билеты. I have already bought tickets. I have already bought tickets. That is why we say they are going to the theater. Как будто они идут, yeah? We are talking about some arrangements. So, they are going to the theater on Saturday. I have already bought tickets. И они ждут с нетерпением этого. And they are looking forward to it. And they are looking forward to it. Надеюсь, она закончит печь пироги завтра к обеденному времени. Надеюсь, она закончит печь пироги завтра к обеденному времени. I hope she will have finished baking pies by the lunchtime. I hope she will have finished baking pies by the lunchtime. Or you can say, I hope she will have baked pies by the lunchtime. То есть она уже испечет их к этому времени. I hope she will have baked pies by the lunchtime. Мои друзья очень любят ее пироги. Они обещали прийти. My friends like her pies very much. Они обещали прийти. They promised to come, or they've promised to come, also possible. They have promised to come. Завтра вечером в Лондоне будет идти снег. Завтра вечером в Лондоне будет идти снег. Let's make a prediction. We are making a prediction about the weather. So, we will say, tomorrow evening it is going to snow in London. Tomorrow evening it is going to snow in London. Or we can say, if we are not making a prediction, just we say that it will snow in London tomorrow evening. Or tomorrow evening it will snow in London. It will, yeah? Who knows? Я слышал прогноз погоды вчера. I heard the weather forecast yesterday. I heard the weather forecast yesterday. Or we can say, я слушал, как будто. I listened to the weather forecast yesterday. I listened to the weather forecast yesterday. Надеюсь, снег уже закончится к вечеру. Надеюсь, снег уже закончится к вечеру. I hope the snow will have finished by the evening. I hope the snow will have finished by the evening. Мы хотели бы покататься на лыжах в парке. Мы хотели бы покататься на лыжах в парке. Хотели бы? We would like. We would like to go skiing in the park. We would like to go skiing in the park. А мы хотели вчера, планировали, мы хотели. We wanted to go skiing in the park. We wanted to go skiing in the park. Good. The next. Если ты мне расскажешь секрет, я никому не скажу. Если ты расскажешь мне секрет, я никому не скажу. If you tell me a secret, I won't tell anybody. If you tell me a secret, I won't tell anybody. If you tell me, yeah, we are making some plans, maybe or about future. So here, of course, we make a promise, but it's a conditional sentence. It's a conditional sentence which refers to the future. So if you tell me, I won't tell, no. Завтра у нее экзамен. Если она не будет учиться сегодня, она не сдаст. Завтра у нее экзамен. Tomorrow she will have an exam. Tomorrow she will have an exam. Если она не будет учиться сегодня, она не сдаст. If she doesn't study today, she won't pass. Or we can say, if she is not learning or she is not studying today, she is not going to pass. Oh, she won't pass. So we can use both. We can use simple to show that this situation is stable, so to say. If she doesn't study, she won't pass. Or we can say that we want to underline the process, that today she must be in the process. That is why we say, if she's not studying or if she's not learning today, она не сдаст. She won't pass. Or we can say, we make a prediction, we can say, or she's not going to pass. She's not going to pass. Когда они приедут, мы вместе сможем написать жалобу. Когда они приедут, мы вместе сможем написать жалобу. When they come back, come back, мы сможем написать жалобу вместе. Такой будет порядок. We will be able to write a complaint together. When they come back, we will be able to write a complaint together. Полагаю, они не будут против. I suppose they не будут против, чтобы мы написали вместе, да? They won't mind. Do you remember this phrase? I don't mind doing something. Я не против, чтобы делать что-то. I don't mind, как вы скажете, я не против, чтобы сходить в кинотеатр. I don't mind going to the cinema. I don't mind going to the cinema. Я не против, чтобы остаться сегодня дома. I don't mind staying at home today. I don't mind staying at home today. So please remember these expressions. I don't mind doing something. This expression is really, really nice. Yeah, I don't. Oh, of course I don't mind. Да, конечно, я не против. I don't mind. What about you? The next. Как только мы начнем идти, автобус сразу же приедет. Как только мы начнем идти, автобус сразу же приедет. As soon as we start walking, the bus will immediately come. As soon as we start walking, the bus will immediately come. Позвони мне, пожалуйста, когда у тебя будут какие-то новости. Позвони мне, пожалуйста, когда у тебя будут какие-то новости. Позвони мне. Call me, please. Call me, please. Когда у тебя будут какие-то новости? When you have any news. Call me, please, if you have any news. Or some news. Yeah, какие-то новости. So any, that means any news. It doesn't matter what news, but still, just any news. Любые новости. Some news, какие-то новости. So both variants would be possible. So call me please when you have some news or any news, or when you get any news, когда получишь как будто какие-то новости.